Every diagram you build here becomes a web page that lives on the ESP32, which raises the obvious question: how does anyone actually reach that page? That's this node, Wi-Fi Connect. It's the one node that decides how the device gets onto the network and how you get to the site it's serving. And it's not a wrapper around one setting. This single dropdown reshapes the networking layer of the firmware that gets generated. 4 modes. Let's take them in order.
Station only. The device joins a Wi-Fi network you already have, exactly like a laptop does. Watch the inspector. The parameters for this option are the network you're joining, and it's marked required. It's the only network the device knows about. Generate and file demo.ini is pre-filled from the node. The connect function is as plain as it gets. Begin, wait, done. Use this when you know the credentials up front and the device lives on one network. The catch: it joins, gets an address from your router, and doesn't tell you what it is. Hold that thought. Captive portal only. The device doesn't join your network, it becomes one. So the station fields go away and the access point fields come back. And the SSID here is not a network you're joining, it's the name the device broadcasts. Leaving the password blank makes it open, which is normal for a portal. The generated code brings up a soft AP and starts a DNS server that answers every hostname with the device's own address. So when your phone quietly checks whether it has internet, the check lands on the ESP32, and the phone concludes it's behind a sign-in page and pops your site up on its own. No IP to type, no app. Use this where there's no infrastructure to join: a field device, a kiosk, a customer who doesn't have your Wi-Fi password. The third mode, both at once. Now the inspector shows both sets of fields, so keep them straight. The top pair is the access point the device broadcasts. The bottom pair is the existing network it joins at the same time.
The generated code sets AP plus station, brings the portal up first, then gives the join about 15 seconds and carries on regardless. So a slow router never leaves you with no portal. Look at file demo.ino here. In this mode, those same 2 constants are the upstream network, and the access point's own name is fixed from the node. The payoff is 2 doors into the same device. Connect to it directly or reach it over your LAN.
Then there's the 4th option. This is the one I'd reach for first, and it answers the question we left hanging. The network field has gone from required to optional to something you're encouraged to leave blank and set on the device instead. On boot, it looks for credentials saved in Flash. If it finds a network and joins it, it serves your site. If not, it raises a setup portal.
Enough with the coding. Let's see it in action.
First boot, nothing saved. Connect to the device's network, the sign-in sheet opens, and it's scanning. That's a live scan of what the board can actually hear from where it's sitting, sorted by signal strength. So you can see whether it can even reach the network you had in mind. Tap a network. Type the password. Let me get it wrong on purpose. It tells you it couldn't join, and the important part is what didn't happen. The bad credentials were never saved, and the portal stayed up the whole time it was testing. Correct password? And there it is. Joined, saved, and the device is telling you the address your router just handed it. No serial monitor, no router admin page. And it waits for you. It holds that address on screen until you press reboot, because the moment it restarts, the setup network is gone, and that address is how you get back in. Back on your own Wi-Fi, open the address, and there's your site.
Which brings us to the gear in the footer. Say the device moves. New building, new router, a customer with their own network. Click it, confirm, and it forgets the saved network and restarts into the setup portal. No laptop, no cable, no reflashing. There you have it. 4 connection modes. Station only. You know the network, the device just joins it. Captive portal only. The device is the network, and the page opens itself. Portal plus station. Both at once, 2 ways in. Config then join wizard. The device asks which network to use, then tells you where to find it. Pick the one that matches how your device gets used, and the right firmware comes out the other side. Thanks for watching.